Hello everybody and welcome back to Creativerse with me, Wizard. And today we're going to be working on some improvements. I did some work between episodes and my mining cell broke. So today we're going to be working on basically outfitting ourselves and some other little improvements that we've got going on. And we're also going to hopefully be able to take a look at cooking. But down here, between episodes, I've done some taming. I've got a boss hog, some chizards, some feral pigsies, a couple mirus. This guy's ready to harvest. We got a couple night chizards in here, and they're all either hungry or ready to harvest. So before we take a look at that and delve into that, that's going to be part of the cooking. Cooking with Wizard 101. There we go. Well, Wizard 76, but 101, you know, like in college and whatnot. They give you like the basic course. Anyhow, I ramble. I found some of this stuff in treasure chests at night while I was wandering around. But let's jump into it. I want to see if I can make the iron mining cell. So, I did find some iron between episodes, so we'll get that out. I got some coal, so we're going to use some of that. We need some obsidian bars. Okay. Salt rock, glowing mushrooms, seashells. So we've got seashells, and we had some glowing mushrooms. I must have set them somewhere else. And what was it? Salt rock. Okay, we've got some of that. Now we just need the glowing mushrooms. I might have set them over here. Yes, I did. Okay, now we need to make some obsidian slabs. Awesome. Looks like I had some being prepared. Alright, now let's get a bunch of our iron getting cooked up, because we're going to get into hopefully making some other iron stuff. Alright, now once the iron is ready, we'll have the iron mining cell. We have the obsidian sword. Let's just take a look at what we're going to need for this. Worm teeth. Let's see if we have any of that. We have some worm teeth. Awesome. And feral pixie fur. We have some of that. Twine, obsidian rods. We have some obsidian rods. I think we have some twine. We're going to need some more twine. So let's get the stuff out for that. Okay. We'll be able to upgrade hopefully 2 of our items. Our sword and our... Let's just wait for this last one. 6, 7, so that should give us... Alright. Iron mining cell, mission accomplished. That allowed us to learn quite a few new recipes. So let's learn the adventure gate. Probably never going to use it on this world. That opened up the diamond mining cell. We need a lot of stuff for that. We need ice, so we're not going to be able to get into making that. Let's see. Freeze resistance potion. That could be cool. I wonder what those tails were for. So it looks like potions. Anything else? Yes, okay. Excavator. Awesome. This will be good for getting a bunch of blocks, building blocks, and things of that nature. And we were also going to make what? The sword? Okay, and we needed twine for that. Let's make us our new sword. That unlocked the diamond sword recipe, which we're not going to be able to make that for a little bit yet. We've got to harvest a bunch of more stuff for that. Okay. So now let's put our obsidian sword, well, I think we have to have it free in our inventory in order to do that. So let's put our obsidian sword in there. Our wooden sword broke, so we don't have that as like a little trophy. So now I want to see about making some armor. Alright, we have all of the obsidian stuff unlocked. So we need stone rods, leather, and miru eyes. So there's the leather and there's the miru eyes. We need stone rods. I should have a bunch of stone rods. So let's go right down the line. Okay, obsidian arm guards. That unlocks the iron. We just need more iron bars for that stuff. Okay. Obsidian breastplate. Obsidian pauldrons, which basically are shoulders. And obsidian leggings, which unlocks the iron leggings. And apparently we don't have enough materials to make much of the iron, because we used quite a bit of our iron to make other stuff. Okay, so now let's check out, see what we can make in iron. We need pigsy stuff. So that takes 2, that takes 2, that takes 2. Or not pigsy, but worm teeth. We have enough stuff to make one thing of the iron, but let's wait on that for now. And we'll put materials back in there. Okay, we need to put that back in there, that back in there. Okay, the obsidian stuff we'll put in here. Let's just put that in there. Our coal, our salt rock. Let's get some stuff out to make some potions. We've got 41 yellow flowers, so that'll be good. We've still got us a few mushrooms. I like having a nice amount of potions on me. 27 sounds good. Put our mushrooms back in here. These are some of the food items we're going to be making. I'm going to take out a bunch and turn into seeds, so we have a harvest. I always like having seeds behind, because it's always good to have the stuff to make the food. Okay, we'll put the wheat back in here, and I'll get into this in a moment. So for right now, okay, we're going to need the washer on our toolbar, because we're going to go down, we're going to take a look at some of the animals that we have and what they need to be fed. Some of the animals I'm just going to feed mushrooms. Like the boss hog here, he's hungry, so we're just going to feed him a mushroom. This guy here, he doesn't want, he likes the horned melon, so we're not going to worry about that too much. These guys like turnip sandwiches. Okay, so we can make that. These guys like melon pie. Okay, chizzard pot pie. But let's see what we get from him, from harvesting him. We got a brown mushroom. Okay, we're going to push him back, and now he needs washed. So that's what this is. We'll wash him up. He'll be ready to eat shortly. Okay, now he's all cleaned up. Okay, Okay, chisered pot pie is what they like. Is this guy ready to harvest? No, he's hungry. And he likes chisered noodle soup. I wonder what the difference is. So these guys like turnip sandwiches and chisered pot pie. Turnip sandwiches and chisered pot pie. That's what we're going to go and try to make a couple of here. Okay. See, we've got some recipes here, so we'll grab all of our stuff out. Okay. Now for bread, it takes grain and a liquid. Okay, let's make all of that we can. And that was soup. I thought we had some of that questionable jerky. Okay, that's a food item we're going to grab out of there. And we had questionable jerky. There it is. Okay. Okay, now turnip sandwiches. It takes a bread. Okay, and it takes a vegetable, which will go with turnips and ingredients. That's jerky sandwiches. We don't want that. Mushroom. Mushroom. We'll put that into ingredient. That didn't quite seem to... That's a mushroom sandwich. Egg sandwich. I'll take the bread. Let's try this. That turns it into a sandwich of that kind. So I don't know. Sandwich. It's only an ingredient. That's only a grain. That's an ingredient. That's an ingredient. Turnip sandwich. Okay, there we go. Let's make a couple of those. Apparently we don't have enough for that. So let's change it up. That's only an ingredient. That's only an ingredient. What does this give us? Melon sandwich? That just gives us a sandwich. But we'll make those. Okay, now. This takes a liquid. And that was what? Chisered soup? Chisered noodle soup. I don't have enough of the questionable jerky. So, let's see. Let's see if they'll eat other kind of soups. Okay, and pie, we'll need grain, an egg, liquid, of course, and an ingredient. Chisered pot pie, we don't have enough. Mushroom pot pie, melon pie. Yeah, we can make a melon pie. A couple of them. Click that. And now we'll go down to do some feeding. I want to feed these guys the best stuff. These guys like turnip sandwiches, so we'll feed one to him. And he likes the turnip sandwich, we'll feed one to him. I believe we fed him a mushroom. Yeah, he's good. Pigsies, let's try feeding them just mushrooms for right now. I fed him. Okay, and he wants what? Chizzard pot pie? Let's try feeding him one of those pies. This guy wants chizzard noodle soup, so let's feed him a soup. He seemed to have liked it. Okay, mushroom for you. He doesn't like that. Okay, we got a regular sandwich here, so let's just feed him a sandwich. Let's see, will he eat a mushroom? He will eat a mushroom. Okay, and these guys want sandwiches. So, turnip sandwich. And there's a difference of what you feed them, of what they will give you in return. The better the food you feed them, the higher yield they have when you go to harvest them. And he will eat, let's just try feeding him a thing of bread. Okay. Now this gives us some ingredients. There's some stuff to hold on to. And we'll go up and we'll put that stuff away for now. And this is basically just to get us into getting some good drops from these guys. So we'll put the melon, all the rest of the stuff away. Put the water, the eggs, and the rest of this stuff. And as you can see, let's look at some of the stuff that we just made. Bread, created in the cooking station, essentially a bread sandwich. Gives you plus 100 max health. Okay, chizzard egg, small gesture of friendship from a chizzard to you. 100 max health, consuming a little chizzard taught you how to fall with style. 50% minus 50% fall damage. Okay, max health and poison resistance. Max health and speed. And 150% max health. So those are the bonus effects that I was talking about earlier with making the different foods. And it looks like it's starting to get nighttime out. So let's sleep for a little bit. And while we're waiting for our animals to be ready to harvest, we'll go and take a look at something else, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to hurry into making better gear. Alright, so let's hover over. Zoom over to our mining facility over here. And it'll be nice if we find some other random stuff like turnips and stuff on the ground, but it doesn't look like we're going to see any. So let's wander down into our mine, and I don't have torches. So let's turn the light on so you can see a little better. Ooh, a keepa. Let's chase him down. Come on. Where'd you go? I hate when they disappear. I'm going to have to track some of them down to tame them, because I love to be able to have a couple of them tamed to get the drops from them, like the arc stones and things like that. And that little bugger disappeared, so we're just going to carry on. Okay, and there's some more coal here, so let's just use some regular excavators on the coal. And I'm going to take the washer off because we don't need that cluttering up our inventory. And put another excavator on that. Put another one on that. That's why I made those regular stone excavators for this stuff, to collect some coal. And we're going to let that go. We'll come back for that. There's some brown mushrooms here, so let's get those harvested up. And I don't seem to remember where I cleared my way down into diamond level. Okay, here's a mirror that we can take out. And see, fighting is much easier now. Much, much easier. With our new upgraded stuff. So let's go down and see if we did it down here. And we landed in the water. Awesome. Doesn't really matter. Although I did seem to have went on the backside of my base. That's okay. Let's see if our beasties here are ready to harvest. No, not yet. Okay, we'll come back again. Maybe I did it over on this side. Let's go see. As you can see, I've been working on this bridge. It might have been on this side of the bridge. Okay, coal. Coal. Is there any coal underneath them? No. But there is some here. So we'll get the coal. I want to save up a nice stockpile of coal. Because it is handy. Down in here it seems to be where I have done most of the work. I've cleared out most of the coal and stuff in here. Okay, there's a nice amount of obsidian here, which I'm not going to worry about getting into that right at the moment. It's down in here. Okay. It's on this side. And I'd like to set up a little like rest stop area here. And we got down to, we're just about down to diamond level. So let's do a little mining here, see what we can find. See if we can find a nice little opening. This hardened lava, I do want to collect up a lot of it. That's going to become very important later. Because I plan on making a spawn room eventually. Maybe a quick and dirty little spawn room to get some things like warm worms and things like that to spawn closer. Then maybe we can tame some and whatnot. But also, in a pinch, this hardened lava makes for very cheap and efficient fuel. I saw some recipes there with sulfur, so I'm going to grab some of that. I'm going to grab all of this tourmaline that we can find, because I believe that can be made into some other stuff. I'd like to see if we can dig down into a little hollow area. That would be really nice to be able to find, like a cave system. And I know mining is probably not the most exciting thing to watch in any game. But we'll just do a little bit and then we'll head back and harvest our animals. And see what goodies we can get. I'm really excited about that. It's the first time I fed them more than just mushroom and random stuff. But I would like to collect up. Okay, and this is corrupted stone. So we're almost already down to the corrupted layer. But then, see, what I'd like to find down here is I'd like to find diamond. Because if we can get into diamond stuff as soon as we can, that'll make a lot of other things so much more accessible. So we can start, oh, alright, diamonds. Nice. Let's see how many spots of diamond we can harvest. Looks like maybe 1, 2, 3, and 3. So let's get some harvesters on those. Those are going to take some time, and they only give you 6. Our corruption is building though because we're down there, and our heat level is rising as well. So let's get out of here, get out of the heat, so we have time to teleport. And now we'll go back and we'll check on our harvestable animals. And we need, what we need a lot of are the Chisered Gizzards. And the reason why we need those is because we want to get stun bombs and stuff like that made up. So let's harvest our boss hog and we'll see what we get from him. Got a red mushroom from him. Okay, we're gonna push him back into the pen. And let's put a bunch of this stuff up out of our hotbar. So we got a red mushroom from him because we basically fed him a red mushroom. Whoops, he's not ready apparently to harvest. Let's see, is our pig ready? Our birds are ready. So we should get chisered eggs and chisered gizzards from them. That's what we're hoping for. Chisered gizzards and chisered eggs. Apparently he's not ready to harvest either. This pigsy isn't ready. What about our Mirus? Okay, he's ready. We got a Miru eye from him. He's ready, so let's see what we get from him. Just some bones. This pig is ready. Pigsy droppings, which are good actually, because I do want to show you another thing. As soon as we're done here, I managed to figure out farming. Okay, more pigsy droppings. He needs washed. He's telling us he needs washed. That's okay. Is he ready to harvest? No. Is he ready to harvest? No. Okay. I'll come back between episodes and finish off there. But we got some chisered gizzards, which are good. We need 2 for each set of the stun bombs. Okay. So, now, over here, one of the things I told you I was going to work on was a teleportation room. And I've got that. And this one, as you can see above, secret project I'm working on, show you guys later. This will go to our farm, and this will go to a mine that I've got set up. Oh, excuse me. So let's go to our farm, and I'll show you basically what I have set up over here. I don't have anything planted or anything like that at the moment, I don't believe. And I do believe I also need to make another plow, because I believe in trying to figure this out, our plow broke. So, but I did want to show you about the pigsy droppings. So let's see. I don't have any seeds on me. So let's see if we can find a wheat seed. Awesome, I picked up a piece of grass. So let's harvest some of this tall grass. And tall grass, if you're looking for wheat seeds, tall grass is a great early fuel if you don't have a lot of coal and you want to save your coal for torches and things like diamonds and other stuff. Tall grass is a good way to basically kill two birds in one stone. So okay, you plant this and it'll say down at the bottom, seed not fertilized. You go in here if you have some tamed pigs, get some pigsy droppings, right click on there. Now it says seedling fertilized, and ground will unplow if you get if you leave it go. Let's just see if we can grab one more wheat seed. There we go. Get us a couple things. Wheat's the easiest, and wheat is one of the things I want to harvest the most of. So that's not bad putting it there. And a lot of the stuff that I tamed over here while I was doing planting and stuff like that. And there's a couple spots where you can go underground over here and things like that. So a lot of what I've done around here. And this is quite a ways away from our base, because I was looking for a grassland. As you can see in the top right corner, grassland. It seemed that I couldn't plant materials. I couldn't plant the seeds to where they would grow and not say fallow, because I believe if you plant them and they say fallow, I don't believe they will grow. That's just, I don't know if that's true, but that's what it just seemed to me to be. So I wasn't having any luck with my seeds anywhere else. So I went out in search of a grassland, because I looked in my other world and I just happened to live in a grassland in my other world, and I have a very productive farm that seems to work perfectly. And I noticed that it was all planted in grassland. So I went out here looking for a grassland, and this is the first one I happened to come across. And then I was doing some off-camera work here on this account, and I happened to notice that on the other side of our base, there's another grassland about 50 to 100 blocks away from our base. So I may wind up moving this farm. I might just leave it here. I don't know yet. But yeah, it's one or the other. I'll probably leave it here because I've got a lot of other work to do on other stuff. But I'm really glad that we managed to get some things sorted out, worked out, and done. And we're making good progress. We're into iron gear. Next stage of development is going to be getting some iron armor. But for that, I'm going to have to find some more iron. And I'm going to have to get down into diamond level, harvest a bunch of diamonds, so we can start working towards our diamond level gear, which that'll allow us to get down into the corruption and things like that. But to end off our episode, let's go down and see if we can harvest any more of our creatures, harvest any more of our pets, and what they'll give us. Okay, this guy is ready, so let's see what he gives us. He gives us a brown mushroom. Where did he go? Holy cow, he went up in the air. So, okay, let's push him back. Push him back towards the center of the pen, where we had him. Okay, he needs washed. He needs washed. He's harvestable. Okay. So let's harvest him. Chizzard gizzards, chizzard eggs, blue flowers. Okay, Mr. Pig, you need to go back in the... Whoa! He needs to go back in the pen. Not just hover there. What the heck? Awesome. A bunch of mushrooms we can harvest. And as you can see, I've been working on doing some stuff over here. So let's get some mushrooms. Mushrooms are important. And that brown. I don't know why I managed to pick that up. And I picked up a piece of water. So let's throw the water back down. Grab the mushroom. Grab the mushroom. Grab the mushroom. Okay, he's harvestable. He's one of the ones that we were actually worried about. Chizzard Gizzard and Chizzard Egg. He's harvestable. Chizzard Gizzards and Chizzard Eggs. Nice. And I think we have another Miro. No, he's dirty. He's dirty. He's harvestable. We'll get some more Pigsy droppings off of our Pigsies, which are good. He needs washed. He needs washed. He needs washed. Washed, washed. And our boss hog here. He needs... Oh, for crying out loud. Get back in the pen. Okay, get back in the pen, stay in the pen. So out of that harvest, anyhow, we managed to get 4 more Chizzard Eggs, 3 more Miro Eyes, and 6 Chizzard Gizzards. And that is really good. And I'm going to stock up on some of the stuff like that between episodes, but I think we had a really nice episode of some progress. It might not seem like a lot, but it actually was quite a bit. So we'll put that in there, we'll put that in there, mushrooms. And I'll sort stuff out between episodes. So if you like this episode, if you like this series and you want to see more of it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, this is Wizard, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Have a good one. Bye-bye.